Hey guys, Dietrich here. Putting together some training. Some of the stuff that I get asked about quite a bit is how I recruit. How I am able to put in 20, 30 people and do a new deal in a week or 2 weeks or whatever. I had a deal where I sponsored in 130 people over a 6-month period, and 95% of that was without paid advertising. It was just through going on Facebook and engaging marketers. This is kind of part of the free training package that we're putting together at Next Generation All Stars, and I hope you find it useful. So, just to give you my philosophy on Facebook and relationship marketing is what some people like to call it. The way I look at this as Facebook is it's a giant list of people that you can connect with, and should be your list to deal with from the beginning. This is how a newbie marketer can come on and do it. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did, and it's all free to do this. It doesn't cost you any money, and this account that I have, and I suggest that you make an account just the same, is literally just marketers. There's maybe 1 or 2 warm market people in here. The rest are just marketers. It's the only people I deal with. I don't work warm market friends and family. It's not for me. If you want to climb that hill, more power to you. Some guys are really good at it. I would rather not even deal with it. So I'm going to show you the techniques that I do, and it's all about engaging for me, going out and engaging other marketers. I don't pitch. You'll see the way I contact these people is through 9 words. Hey, how you doing? Hope all is well. So it's, hey Ben, how you doing? Hope all is well. Hey Joe, how you doing? Hope all is well. That's how I start a conversation. I'll do some of that live so you can see it. This is the easiest way you can get started online, and it's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. And go make another Facebook account just full of marketers, so you're not hammering down on your friends and family. Okay. All right. So the first thing, when you go into someone who's on your friends list you haven't contacted in a long time, or you engage somebody new in a conversation, very first thing I think they do, because I know what I do, is they check out your wall and go, who is this guy? So the reason why it's important is you got to have your wall set up correctly. If you're marketing something, and guys, you're going to see some deals that I'm marketing here, and that's not what this video is about. I'm always marketing. So it's just on my wall. So, we don't pitch in this training, this training site we're putting together, but obviously you're going to see it when we're doing screen share. So anyways, make sure that you have engaging content on your wall. Lots of pictures. Make sure, for lack of a better term, your ad copy is good. And I always go to Google Images and grab this stuff, funny stuff, company logos like you saw before, but this kind of picture gets people's attention. Okay, make sure that you have good promotion stuff on your wall before you get going. Okay, because the first thing they do when you contact them, they're going to hit your wall and see who you are, and that's an easy way for you to pitch them without pitching them, if that makes sense. So you're not even talking about your company, you're not talking about your deal, you're not trying to sell them anything, but they're going to look anyways, and they may ask you about it. If they do, that's an open door. You take it. Okay. So anyways, have your wall set up, and the place where I have, let me get this set up with the chat here. Hopefully we don't see anything crazy on here from my friends. Never know. Okay, we'll just go right there. Okay, so, the groups is where you need to start if you're new, or even if you need to up your game in marketing online, in relationship marketing. Now, these relationships that I've created doing this exact same thing have been what I've been able to build these businesses with. And this method will not get a lot of signups when you first start. You have to build relationships and actually engage these people and become friends with them, and build a real relationship. This isn't an overnight, you're going to sponsor 30 people because you started chatting online. You're going to get a couple here and there, and then you go from there. But if you start taking this kind of action every day for 6 months, a year, you're going to build massive businesses because you have the relationships in the industry. And a guy like me who's in multiple deals, I believe in multiple income streams, that is everything. That's how I find out about launches, months before they happen. That's how I get asked to get top placement in those kind of deals. That's how I am able to bring my friends who are great marketers into those same kind of deals, is all because I built relationships with them over time. So good things happen once you have the relationships, is what I'm trying to say. So the groups is where it's at. When you want to engage people, when you want to get started, when you want to get going. So let's pop in a couple of the big groups. Everyone spams these things like crazy. So I'll just pick, open up some of these groups. Affiliate, use keywords for MLM, internet marketing, home business, social media marketing, things like that. That's where the people are where you want to talk to. Okay, that's where, when you look at them, and then you go in here, just take a look. This guy, it's Hootsuite, so he's probably not on. Okay, if you see one that's just posted 27 minutes ago, he posted this. 39 minutes ago. Well, these are Hootsuite, so they're auto. They may not even be there. A lot of these are, but there'll be people in here who are 2 hours ago posted here. You want to see people who recently posted, like that one's via mobile that we just went through. Now there's one of mine. Interesting. Okay, so first thing I'll do is I'll get on. Here's the biggest group there is. One of the bigger ones here. It says 25,000 members. Okay, so you head in these groups. 10 seconds ago that was posted. 4 minutes ago. So these people are online marketing right now. They're looking to get involved. So I'll put up a post here. Hang on one second. Nothing like live screen shares. Okay, so I'll put a post up here, something like this. Hey, looking to connect. Looking to connect with some marketers to talk shop, no pitch. Add me. Okay, because Facebook, it used to be you can go on and friend request 30 people, one sitting, and just clean up these rooms. Now it's not really like that as much. So right when I start, I'll do that. You might get some, you might not. But people who are watching will take that chance to talk to me. So you get that out there in the beginning and just see what happens. Okay, you might get some incoming traffic. So I was just kind of illustrating here how many of these pages there really are. Let's close some of these out. And we'll just work this MLM room real quick. See what I can get live since I'm recording. You know how this stuff works out sometimes when you want something to happen. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we got that out there. So I'm going to go in here and look at who posted last. Okay, broke, blah, 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 living paycheck to paycheck. And you know what? What's funny is you'll see I've shot these videos before and actually built good relationships with the people that I live prospected on a video. It's kind of funny later to show them. But anyways, so kind of look at who they are. If you want to talk to them 8 minutes ago, let's check this guy out. Let's see what Donald is. Kind of take a look at this guy. He's ready to help foreign people earn their fortune. That's cool. So he's probably safe to send a message to because he's looking. Yeah, hey, how are you, Donald? Hope all's well. Was looking at your post and I'm looking good. Okay, so let's shoot that guy a message. Boom. Okay, so you kind of go through here, and I'll do this, and you can spend hours in these rooms. Let's see, good source of paid advertising. Make it simple, advertise. Okay, we'll say hello to Mike Grady. We have some mutual friends. In my case, saw your message in the MLM group. How do you like the simple to advertise traffic? Okay, I'm not pitching. I'm just starting a relationship. I haven't even friend requested them. Usually you can get in here and friend request about 5 people, okay? And then you start your chat and see how it's going. So this is, just to give you an idea, this is how I do it. Let's see. How does it get all these signups? Promote, have a loyal list. What's he selling? I don't know. Let's say hello to him. Hey Carlos, sorry to post an MLM group, how's biz? Okay, so you can do that all night. Also, what I like to do is go on here and see people I've already friended. And you know, I personally don't want to get into friending people right now. Usually I would pick 5 of the last ones and also friend request them as they come on. I'm busy, so it's hard for me to add a bunch of people right now. So I want to show you that's how I would do it, start to kick off the conversation. But the chats, you know, everyone who's got a big online account has a bunch of friends, they don't really know who they are. They have a bunch of stuff going on, or a bunch of people that they don't really know on their friends list. So those are good people to connect with. And, you know, some of them freak out. It's kind of fun. Trying to find somebody I haven't talked to in a while who's actually online. Let's try this. Hey Kathy, how are you? I hope all is well. That is literally all you got to do. And you know, start shooting out some of these messages. A lot of these are my friends. And that's all I do, is sit here and you can send your friends as many messages as you want. I don't know who this is. Coffee Lovers Cafe. All is well. We'll see who gets on and responds. And then we'll start chatting it up a little bit. So yeah, looks like I chatted him back in August of 2012, so it's a good time to catch back up. Someone more. I should do this with my friends, but they already know what I do. Everybody's mobile, hang on a second. Okay. Try this. There we go. Give them a little action. Okay, so this is how it gets interesting, okay? How are you, my friend? First question. Hey, Ray. Yes, doing great. How are you, my friend? I'm not sure. I was trying to find out myself. Are you a marketer? You know? Because, you know what? It's kind of weird. Bryce sees my posts all the time and doesn't know how he's connected me, nothing. Okay, so that's a 0 relationship. That's not getting you anywhere. The only way to go about this is having real relationships and building it. And, you know, some people freak out. Let's see. I'm good. Cool. Okay, that's something I'll put in there quite a bit. He just comes back with this short answer, I'm good. Okay, great. That's if he's a marketer, he doesn't understand marketing, Okay, and that's cool. Sorry, David, but so I'll come back. Hey, awesome. How do we know each other? Are you a marketer? No, and then I'll put a lot of times no pitch coming. By the way, I promise, because that just gets it out of the way. He's waiting for me to shoot a link like everybody else does. Okay. So Chris came back and said, yes. Okay, cool. Cool. What do you market? This takes a lot of air out of it. I'm not going to pitch you, by the way. I just like to connect with marketers. I'll put that in there for a couple of reasons, right? Because they're waiting for me to pitch them, and maybe they won't bother to pitch me if I say that. And you know what? It doesn't even matter if this conversation goes anywhere. I would imagine that both Chris and David are looking at my profile right now and trying to figure out who I am and what I'm doing. Okay? So let's roll back to a group real quick. Now that we got a little bit of action going, let those chats marinate, if you will. Okay, I'll go back into the MLM group. Close these out. Oh. I don't know what that was, but probably not for public, huh? Okay, so I'll go in here and find someone to friend. Throw a couple friend requests at. Reasons why I usually won't do any outbound friend requests. However, in a marketing space with somebody who's in an MLM group posting, usually they'll approve you. I don't want to do it with somebody who's done these the auto posting though, because it means they're not really on. So I'll even hit Gabrielle, and I'll just do 3 because I'm too nervous about screwing up my account, to be honest. 3 to 5, keep it at that, and then just slowly build. There's another really good technique, and then we'll get back to messaging a little bit if they pipe back in. He's pitching something. Okay, so I put 3 out. We'll see what happens. A good way to do this is, and nobody does this. I mean, very few times will you see people come in and comment on other people's posts. Or let's see what this guy has. See, there's no link, so that's cool. What's he got? Income by desire by watching a reality show. Great marketing. So he's getting a notification that I posted. So he's going to say, "Who's this guy?" Gabriel just answered my friend request and approved it. Big spell. So this is my first message to Gabriel, okay? Hey Gabriel, how are you? I saw you in an MLM group and just like to connect with other marketers. No pitch coming, I promise. See what she says. Okay, so we got that going. Got a little action going now, guys. Makes it more interesting for a training video, right? One on the comment I did, he read it. It says, "Thanks, Ray. Message me if you're interested." Now I could reverse market him. That's a whole different module where you kind of talk to him about his opportunity and flip it on him. I'm not a big fan of it. I know guys that are really good at it. We don't have time for that right now. Okay, so Carlos answered me. Let's go back to him. Good. Doing good. How about yourself? Try this. I haven't tried this before. So I answered, "Great, just trying to connect with some other marketers. Actually shooting a training video. No pitch coming, I promise." That could be interesting. And see, then we have Gabriel. You know, and I don't mean to talk bad about anybody. How are you, Sally? In one group, just like to connect with the marketers. No pitch coming, I promise. She says, okay. I mean, are you a marketer? Okay. Cool. Okay, then maybe she's just busy. That's all right. No problem. You guys have somebody message you and friend you and say they saw you in an MLM group and they message you something like that and you just say okay, you know, you're not building your business. Like, you need to talk to that person. They're already interested in the industry and they're reaching out to you. So you don't hit them back with just an okay and blow them off. Okay? Because she has no idea who I am. She doesn't know that if I'm looking at her products, I mean, she doesn't know that I might be ready to buy. Who knows? So, you know, just some advice. Don't ever blow people off. If you're busy, tell them, hey, I'm busy, and let's catch up later. So I'll just hit her back. Let's catch up another day. Whatever. Okay. So, you know, that's really, it's not about, you know, in these conversations, I'm not going to make this a really lengthy 30-minute video, but I'm just kind of showing you different techniques to go in and build your audience. And that's MLM groups and, you know, reaching out to somebody who you haven't spoken to in a long time or maybe never have, who's already on your friends list. Doing these kind of things, where to find them in the MLM groups, how to see if they're actually active or, you know, if it's auto posting. Those are the kind of things you can do. And if you sit here and just chat people up, and a lot of people come back, hey, who are you? Why are you messaging me? Hey, you're on my friends list, bro. Like, isn't the point of Facebook to be friends if you're on my friends list? They'll hit you back, you know what, you're right, I'm sorry, or whatever. Like, or they'll pitch you and you're like, yeah, I'm not really looking, I'm not trying to pitch you, and they'll get upset and leave. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Now, somebody like Gabrielle here, I may hit her up in a day or two, hey, you know, what's up? You know, how's promotion going? Whatever. But I'm just telling you, if you take consistent action doing this exact same thing, you know, you will build relationships. I've met a ton of great marketers in these rooms, and you're not going to get it in 20 minutes, okay? But if you do it for 20 days, you're going to start building a team. You're going to start making those relationships. And when they friend you, go on their wall, check them out. You know, like their stuff, make comments, engage them. Don't just pitch them. Don't ever just send a link to anybody. Nobody cares about that. That's what Greg says. Okay, there's proof in the pudding right there, okay? Hey Greg, how are you? Hope all is well. So Greg comes back with, yes, all is going great. I see that things appear well with you, which tells you exactly that he went and looked at my wall. Okay, so that's what this does, guys. It's a way for them to go and check you out without asking them to check you out. That makes sense. Kind of like this angle of using the training video. I might freak people out a little bit. I got other stuff coming in, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, no worries at all. I'll see. I permanently marketed a little marketing system I created, campaignpilot.net. What about you? Nope. You know, I don't know Chris that well. Obviously, came right back with a link, which is what you'll get about 90% of the time. So instead of taking the time to, you know, build a relationship with me, he's pitching some kind of marketing tool system thing, which, you know, I'm all about it, but I think it would be more effective if he posted on his wall and I went and checked out his wall. Let's see if it's there. Just to give you an idea. I hate to pick people apart, but okay, so last post was 2 days ago. Away, huh? And then the post before that was a tag. That's cool. Family stuff, awesome. There's no business stuff. Okay. So this is private personal profile, which is cool. That's why I don't use them. There's nothing there. Me checking them out, you know, it doesn't do me any good. You know, I don't really engage links. I don't pretend that I'm interested or anything like that. So I'll send back, hey, having success with it. I just got done launching 2 companies in August. It's been busy. So that's basically, I mean, you can get the idea of what I'm doing. You just constantly engage, go cat and mouse with people a little bit, just talk to them. Don't pretend like you're interested in stuff. But you know, don't pitch them. That's the last thing you should do. You want them to hit you with their links, and you kind of blow it off, and then end up checking out your wall. So I hope that helped. I'll do much more, and I can get real specific on certain aspects that I kind of brushed over. But I hope that helps to give you a bigger picture of what I do online. Have a good day.